Monica. I am the CEO and founder of HueTrition, and today on HueTrition Live, I thought we would do a product review of a product that I saw at the Whole Foods, and actually it is the new, as you can see right here, it is the new Amazon meal kits, and there's a lot of different flavors. Actually, I've been kind of slaving in the kitchen, even though some people might disagree with me, but we actually did the buttered tofu, which is like a nice vegetarian vegan option. But right now I'm going to be showing you from scratch, or speed scratch I should say, the Vietnamese noodle. Okay, so here's a little bit background on that. I think it's a great option, this whole idea of the meal kits. I would love to hear from you whether or not you think that actually a meal kit, whether it's like an Amazon meal kit, Purple Carrot, Blue Apron, you name it, whether that actually qualifies as cooking. Okay, so I would love to hear that, because I've been talking about like how you need to get the skills in cooking. Does that actually qualify as cooking? I think it's really nice because it's kind of like this idea of a speed scratch, so I like it if you're pressed for time. I think the key benefits is, although this is $19.99 at retail, it actually, if you think about it, serves about two. With the other one, the the butter tofu that we did before, it actually serves two people. So if you take $19.99 divided by two, 10 bucks, not bad. You would probably spend that. I think if you were to buy all the ingredients that are in this box alone, I think you probably would end up spending more than $19.99. So that's my take on it. Preface by, I'm not a chef. Secondly, I have not opened this flavor at all, so I haven't cooked it before, so please be patient with me. So this is what it is. They have another thing that Amazon people told us, and they actually gave us these for free, which was really nice to try, was that they're gonna have different flavors every month. So they're gonna change the menu up every month, so you can go to your local Whole Foods. They're called Amazon meal kits. So here's the unboxing. So I think one of the key features here that's very nice is that actually, obviously, it's convenient, right? So like I said, all your ingredients come here in the package. If you can see, it comes with a nice recipe card, the ingredients, and step-by-step directions, which I will need. So here we go. The unboxing, there's romaine lettuce on here. And actually, another thing that it does on the package on the outside, it actually tells you what kinds of pans and measuring things you need. I don't know if I got all of them, but that was it. Fried onion. I've never made this before in my life. Basil. So basically, if I can make it, anyone can make it. Serrano pepper on here. Lemongrass rub. See, so you can see like the box, so it's quite packed. Carrots pre-cut. Mint. Your rice noodles, beef, and your cilantro, cucumbers. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Rice vinegar. I think this is very convenient because I mean, who has rice vinegar? So I know I don't. This is, I can't pronounce this. Nook chum dressings, some sort of dressing. And then you have your radish on here and sugar. So there you go. So that was the unboxing. So now I'm going to go on and attempt my cooking. And again, I would love to hear from you whether or not you think that this is actually cooking. But hey, for me, it counts. Even if it's from scratch, it still counts. So it gets you closer to that cooking. So I'm going to read the ingredients. Like I said, it has your steps. So the first things first, preheat the oven. So actually, I think this one is a little bit more involved. I should have picked an easier one. But this says preheat to 400 degrees. So I'm going to do that on here. So bear with me. And we're going to do 400, yes, to 400. And start with my light. There we go. Probably take anything you have in the oven. I tend to hide stuff in the oven. So that's preheating on there. It says fill the medium pot, have 2/3 full of water with cover and bring to a boil. So I'm gonna say 2/3 cup on there. It did say, like I said, on there to keep, like, it does tell you what you need in terms of pan, so that's pretty good. So 2/3 cup on there. I just have a 1/3 cup, so bear with me, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil on here all the way. So that's going, and then it says cover and bring to a boil. Combine sugar, vinegar in a small mixing bowl. So sugar and vinegar in a small mixing bowl. So be careful not to cut yourself. Sugar, and then you have the vinegar. This mixing bowl, and stir until sugar dissolves. I should probably, but I didn't want to cheat, so I should probably have done the mixing before and the washing, because that would save some time, but I'm actually doing it as it says right here. So we're stirring here, okay, and then it says actually wash your radish. I think it would be good if it was pre-washed, but I'll just not take a chance on that. So you want to cut that with radishes, and actually says carrots to the vinegar. So the carrots do come pre-cut, so that's nice. And it says to add it here and combine and set aside. So I'm going to cut the radish. I'm going to wash it, cut it. I don't know if you can see my cutting, probably not, but you know, that's fine. Doesn't really say if it wants it in slices or wants it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a different, so you can see it. So I think that's first things first, what they're calling first things first on here. And again, I'm no chef, but you know, I would love to be one of those people that just cut like, you know, like crazy, and but not there. Okay, so that says you need to mix this and just, so it says to set aside, so we'll set this one aside. And this is cook the beef. So place the beef on a plate, evenly coated with both lemongrass rub, and add half a tablespoon of vegetable oil in the pan. And so we're going to do that. I think any oil, I have some fasting oil, but I think any oil will do. And then we'll get the pan going on here. So basically, it's just to measure, but I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm not gonna measure. So there you go. And then again, it's nice that the meat comes really, you know, I'm a germaphobe, so it's nice that the meat actually comes so well packaged. So I'll give them props for that one. Obviously, I don't want to mix my meat with my vegetables, so I'm going to go ahead and do it separately. So bear with me. So it says to cook. It's not a big piece of meat, so oh, you can see it there. Get it going right there. Okay, and then it says prep the produce. So wash the, so basically all the vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and wash all the vegetables, the lettuce, the cucumber, and everything, like, and slice them. It's really nice and proportioned. So I really like that. It's very convenient. Again, if you were to get every single thing at the store, I think it would be a lot more than even $10.99. But so I seared the steak, vegetables. So I think it just asks for getting all of the vegetables into one, and I'm gonna wash them. And then just, you know, actually I'm glad it does give you the tip that you shouldn't cross-contaminate, which is really nice. So I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna do all the vegetables. Here, while the meat is searing, and I'll be back to cut the vegetables. On here of my vegetables, and then I'm going to follow directions. So it says prep the produce and add the cucumber, cut the cucumber lengthwise. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a struggle for me, but I will do it. And I think you have to keep an eye on your meat. And I think the next thing after this, I think is very nice. I'll give them props for giving you like all the steps. So the next step is the noodle. So just roughly chop all of these and discard the ends. Okay, so that was that. And then, so that's all the veggies, and then it says to add, now the next step will be to cook the noodles. So it said to set aside your veggies, which makes sense, and then go into the noodles. So we're gonna do that. And for the noodles, bring it to the boil. So obviously I'm gonna get some water, I can smell it, and get the rice noodles. Obviously always easier to cook noodles or rice. Tips from my mom, just get the water boiling first, and then you can add any pasta or noodles. So we'll let it boil in there. And then after, honestly, that's all it calls for. This is pretty simple. I think, I don't know, I haven't counted the minutes, but I think it's pretty simple. And after this, we'll get the noodles, we'll cut the beef, make sure that the beef is cooked, and then you can plate it. Like I said, it was 2 portions on there, because I think I should have added the rub to the meat actually. So I messed up on that, but I think you can fix that. So it's going my lemongrass rub on there. And now that I have my noodles on a boil, then it's boiling. I'll add my noodles. Again, I mean, I think honestly, this kind of saves time and probably money. I mean, $19.99 seems like a lot, but when you consider the time that you're going to have to be, getting all the stuff and getting each thing, it might just save you time on there, right? So I have all my things, and I think this is the dressing for the end. I think the serrano pepper is just the taste, so I'll go ahead and wash it. But, again, depending on how spicy you want it. So that's that. The serrano pepper, and I'll go ahead and cut it as well. The meat is searing, and I need to check on my noodles because I think and they're cooking on the boil, and I have my vegetables, and I think that's really it. It has the dressing and everything on there. So I think probably 15 to 20 minutes, and that's boiling a lot. So I'm gonna bring it to that's boiling. So got that. Forgot to bring it to a medium on there. So we're good, and I think we're almost done on there as far as the meal. So honestly, I think like if you had 15-20 minutes, this would be it, right? It just comes pre-prepped, and all you gotta do is the washing, the cutting, and it ends up being like $10 a piece. I don't know, but honestly, it would be 10 to 15 minutes on there. And there you have it. I mean, I think the noodles are there. I think the noodles are probably done. One thing it doesn't say is what are the noodles for 2 minutes. Okay, yep. So my noodles should be done by now. And then it's just to transfer, obviously, with the water to drain the water, so I'm going to do that on my noodles, and that's it. I think dinner is done. Again, on the meat, I think it would depend on how you like your meat. I personally like to kill everything and cook it well done. So I would strongly recommend that, but I think that's that, and everything else is the dressing that's going to come afterwards, which I'm going to do. And there you have it. So I think I'm going to test my meat. Testing. I would make sure your meat is done, like I said, you know, well done. Still not done, so I would give it a little more. So, okay, so pros and cons. I think it's a new item. Obviously, it's competing with, you know, whether or not you want to go to the store, like the grocery store, and just get something pre-made, or going to a restaurant, or cooking everything from scratch for yourself. So I think for 20 bucks for 2 people is not a bad option. So my review is like again, they have a lot of different options in terms of vegan, vegetarian, like I said, on the tofu. They also have fish, which shows the beef today. So I think I'm cutting into pieces so it can be cooked faster. Okay, so net, this is my take on this, okay? Does it qualify as cooking? I would love to hear your comments on that, whether it does or it doesn't. I think it's actually better than something that was processed, or, you know, just in a box that, you know, didn't have fresh ingredients. So I think it gets closer from our perspective, from a HueApproved perspective, to cooking, right? Obviously, it's not totally from scratch, but I think it's really close to what they're saying, which is they'll do the prep, you're the chef. So I kind of like that. I also do like the idea of being able to be very convenient, just picking a couple of them, and you can cook like each box for 2 people. And the other thing that I do like a lot is that it allows for experimenting with different flavors from the world. So like you see, like this is Vietnamese noodles. You can get some butter tofu, you can get some different flavors that maybe you wouldn't try on your own, or you wouldn't venture to try at a restaurant, but maybe with this, you're kind of experimenting with some of the world flavors. So I would say for 10 bucks a piece for dinner, I don't think it's, I think it's a good option. So I think I'm going to try other flavors, and I would encourage you guys to try them as well. I'm just waiting for the meat to be done. Like I said, I like it well done. But I think for 2 people, you would need 2 boxes, you know, if you had 4 people. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to have my noodles from here. So in the way I would plate it would be have some of the noodles, which, by the way, we're done in like 2 minutes, which is really nice, because when you're cooking rice and stuff, sometimes if it's not the 10-minute or 2-minute rice, it can take a while. So have your noodles, you know, some of the vegetables in there, mix a little of my cucumber. I'm going to use some of my pencils here. I think it's a very fresh option, honestly. You may get a little bit more than 2 servings, quite frankly, but, and again, I don't know if this is the way you should plate it. I'm just going by my here. Plate it there. A little bit of the dressing. And a little bit of the crunch in there. Fried onions. So I'm going to show a little plate. I don't know if you can see it. So there you have it. That's your Vietnamese noodles from Amazon Meal Kits, and I would give it a thumbs up on that. Not for this particular flavor, but in general. So thank you for watching, and please, if you haven't done so already, do subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media. Thank you.